The Omegameter SMD650 is the industry standard for evaluating ionic contamination on printed circuit boards and assemblies. By submerging printed circuit boards and assemblies in an ultra-pure solution and measuring the resistivity, ionic contamination can be evaluated. To confirm that the Omegameter is operating properly, a machine verification test should be performed. A machine verification test evaluates a solution containing a known salt concentration to verify the equipment is operating within tolerance. This video provides instruction for performing a machine verification test using Specialty Coating Systems Omegameter. On the Omegameter homepage, review the current resistivity, tank temperature, and isopropyl alcohol, or IPA, concentration. Select the Configuration button to change the units for temperature and length or to adjust the tank heater temperature. Select Apply and OK to accept any changes, and return to the Omegameter homepage. To heat the IPA solution for machine verification, select the Enable Heater button on the homepage and turn on the pumps by selecting the Diagnostics button and clicking the Fill Pump and Test Pump buttons. As the IPA solution passes through the tank, it will heat up. The tank temperature and IPA test solution temperature are displayed on the diagnostic screen. Remain on the diagnostic screen until the IPA solution reaches the target temperature. For the best results, the tank temperature and solution temperature should be relatively close. Select Done to return to the Omegameter homepage. To perform a machine verification test, select the Run button. Evaporation, frequency of testing, and drag out can change the IPA concentration in the solution over time. The IPA concentration should be between 73 and 77%. Specialty Coating Systems recommends checking the IPA concentration daily. Review the IPA concentration displayed on the screen and select Yes to perform an IPA check, or select No to continue with the machine verification test. Selecting No on the IPA concentration review screen opens the Test Setup window. The test jets in the test cell will run for a brief period and turn off. After the test jets turn off, the IPA solution is pumped through the deionization columns to remove impurities and increase resistivity. The status line at the top of the window will display Solution Cleaning until the resistivity of the test solution reaches 60 megaohms or greater for 10 seconds. The status line will then display Solution Ready, and the pumps will turn off. Solution cleaning may take several minutes to complete. Select OK to confirm the solution resistivity is ready for testing and return to the Test Setup window. Select the Verification Radio button at the top of the window. Use the Fill and Drain test cell buttons to adjust the IPA solution volume in the test cell to 5,000 milliliters. To more easily obtain the proper volume, fill the test cell to above the target line and drain the solution down to the appropriate level. Type 5,000 into the volume field on the Test Setup window. The volume of IPA solution in the test cell can be adjusted using the Fill and Drain buttons on the Test Setup window, or by using the Fill and Drain switch located on the front of the Omegameter. Select the OK button on the Test Setup window. A standardizing solution with a known salt concentration is required to complete a verification test. The concentration of the standardizing solution is located on the side of the bottle. Enter the concentration of the standardizing solution into the concentration field and select OK. Confirm the volume and concentration on the verification pop-up are correct and select Yes to open the contamination test screen. Fill the supplied pipette with the correct amount of standardizing solution. Use 4 milliliters of standardizing solution for an 8-inch by 8-inch test cell and 5 milliliters for all other test sizes. Select the Start Test button on the screen to begin the test. Remove the test cell lid and dispense the standardizing solution in the pipette into the test cell. Place the lid back onto the test cell and select the OK button. During the machine verification test, the level of contamination in the solution is plotted over time. The machine verification test is successful when the contamination plot finishes between the limit lines. To abort testing, select the Abort button at the bottom of the contamination test window. Once the test ends, a message will indicate whether the test passed or failed. Select the OK button. Select Yes to clean the solution for another test and return to the contamination test window, or select No to return to the test window without preparing for another test. To return to the SCS Omegameter SMD 650 homepage, select Exit.